Good evening, nerds. Tonight, we will battle the greatest villain of all, the World Wide Web, and decide, should we turn off the internet? Now, if you've ever been on the internet, and you have, you'll know that we are likely to see some absolute degeneracy on stage tonight. So before we begin, we'd just like to check that everyone is over 18. Don't tell me, just check the box, please. Great, thank you. Interesting fact, in the entire history of the internet, no one has ever clicked no. So, my friends, in a moment, 6 of the best comedians who returned our calls will take to the lectern to help you decide once and for all whether the internet is the best or the worst thing that has happened to the world. Finally, the team leaders will summarise, and I will let you decide by a round of applause whether I should plunge the globe into chaos. And looking at you, I can guess which side you're going for. I mean, look, you haven't left the house in weeks. You have all come to suckle at the great nipple of Steve Jobs, to worship at the temple of Zuckerberg. You probably all booked your tickets online in your only non-incognito tab. Don't get me wrong, love the internet, I use it. Bought these shoes online. I booked my Uber here online. I even met my husband online. No, I didn't, obviously. But it's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing in this day and age to admit that you were desperate enough to talk to someone at a bar. I even bought this cat online. I thought I was buying Grumpy Cat, but you know, she actually seems quite happy now she's out of the postal tube. I thought she should be here to witness this. After all, cats are the spirit animal of the internet. The internet is 51% cats, and the other 49% is pussy. The internet has a lot in common with cats. No matter how much devotion you give, it will never love you back. It remembers everything bad you've ever done. If it's on your computer, you're not getting any work done. And you never know when you're going to be confronted by a puckered asshole. Just going to put JK meowing down. So should we turn off the internet? On the one hand, it's bad for you. You know it is. Studies have shown that the internet is addictive. Smartphone addicts wander the streets like an alcoholic looking for bars. Social media increases our sense of anxiety and social isolation. I mean, the crippling depression you experience when you get no likes on your tweet about your crippling depression. The internet is making us sedentary. The internet is why we have standing desks and treadmill desks, which exist, and sex desks, which don't exist but probably will someday. Thanks to the internet, you can contact your family from the other side of the world, completely ruining the point of being on the other side of the world. Sure, we can get any information we want at the click of a button, but that button is opening a Facebook notification and just checking it for 5 minutes before we get onto the treatment for deadly snakebite. You cannot trust the internet. Where else can you publish content that is not fact-checked, not annotated, no quoted reference material? Where else can you make wildly unsubstantiated claims? Where else but comedy festival debates and the internet? The internet, my friends, is a sewer, although that's unfair because at least a sewer takes shit out of your life. What has the internet given us? It's given us selfies, clickbait, Snapchat, trolls, social influencers, and YouTube stars. It's given us poor sleep, Poor posture, poor social skills, eye strain, carpal tunnel syndrome, erectile dysfunction, vitamin D deficiency, a host of new mental illnesses, Dr. Google, and a measles resurgence. It's given us data breaches, identity theft, fake account, fake news, fake nudes, new fetishes, short attention spans, and YOLO. Oh, you only live once, do you? Well, better spend that time in the darkness, leaning into the bright glow of your screen, eating food you've ordered on the internet, while you plan and post your funeral playlist on Spotify, forgetting to make sure that there's actually anyone in the world who knows where you live so they can find your body when the moment arrives to press play on Jeff Buckley's Hallelujah. YOLO. But on the other hand, the internet has given us this. Perhaps it was all worth it. All right, let's get started. I'll be your internet chat room moderator for the event. Each speaker has 10 minutes. At 8 minutes, you will hear a bell. And then at 10 minutes, I will remove the offending post. And I'll tell you one great thing about the internet, it sure makes it easy to write intros for speakers. I mean, one quick Google and you have everything you need to know.